Hi, this is Professor Patricia Terry, the chair of the RSE School of Engineering. Just want to give you a welcome to the School of Engineering and to UW Green Bay in general. I'm going to give you the names of some of the engineering faculty, some important dates to remember for this year, a description of the scholarships that are available, some tips on how to succeed and tips on how not to succeed as a college student, and then a list of some of the student services that are available to you. So, since you're listening to me talk, I figured I'd give you a picture of myself. As I said, I'm the chair of the RSE School of Engineering. I am a chemical engineer by trade with an environmental specialty. Our other environmental engineering faculty on the UW Green Bay campus are Dr. Michael Holly and Dr. Capote Stefan Gunn. Okay. In mechanical engineering, we have Dr. Jagadeep Thoda, Dr. Riaz Ahmad, Dr. Rasidul Islam, newly joining us for the fall, Dr. Jian Zhang, and of course your instructor for this course, Nabila Rubaya. And in electrical engineering, we have Dr. Upal Mahfouz and Dr. Maruf Hossain and Taskiya Khan, all on the UW Green Bay campus. So some important dates, which you're going to forget as soon as I'm through talking. That's fine. The faculty will remind you of these. But in October, you're going to get some information on engineering scholarships that are available. And there's going to be some internship fair on campus. There's probably going to have to be virtual, so I'm not sure exactly the format, but we'll get you the information. It's never too early to start thinking about internships. In November, you're going to register for the January interim classes and the spring 2021 semester. The most important thing there is to register as soon as you can. Sometimes based upon student demand, we need to open additional sections of engineering classes, but we need to know what the student demand is as early as possible. So if students wait until late in January to enroll for spring 2021 classes, by then it's too late for us to try and open additional sections. So in order to keep you progressing towards your degree optimally, register as soon as you can. In December, the scholarships will be awarded. The deadline for those will also be sometime in mid to late November. And again, in April, you're going to register for summer and fall of 2021 classes. So scholarships. Engineering and engineering technology have over 20 scholarships ranging in value from $1,000 to more than $2,500. The call for the applications is late October, early November with a late November deadline. The process for applying is fairly easy. You have to supply us with transcripts, either high school or college, depending upon how long you've been in college. You have to write a cover letter. You need to get a letter of recommendation from a faculty. For that, as a general rule of thumb, ask a faculty member 2 weeks in advance of when you need the letter. Just like you guys, we're really busy and overscheduled and we need lead time. We want to be there, we want to write letters for you, but we just need a little bit of lead time to do that. And then read the guidelines for the scholarships and make sure that you're applying for the ones that you qualify for. Okay. So, as new students, I have some helpful tips on how to succeed in college and how not to succeed in college. It very frequently happens that there will be some students that all the faculty know their names and who they are. If that's true, it can be a very, very good thing, and it can be a very, very bad thing. We all want to know who you are, and we all want to know who you are in a good way. So how to succeed? First off, go to class. We actually do present material in class that you will need to know for the exams and to be prepared to be a successful engineer. And the best place to learn that material is in class where we're explaining it to you and you can ask us questions. Read the textbook. Lectures come from the textbook, so the two reinforce each other. The more ways that you have a body of information presented to you, the easier it's going to be for you to remember and learn that body of material. Besides, engineering textbooks are crazy expensive, so you might as well get the best bang for your buck out of your book and read it. Number 3, respect the faculty. Number 4, meet deadlines and don't procrastinate. What often happens is if you get a homework assignment on a Thursday that's due the following Thursday, you wait till Wednesday around 10, 11 p.m. to start on it. And then you discover that you're stuck and you need some help. Then it's too late to go to faculty office hours or to ask for help. So get started on things ahead of time. Make sure that you have time to go to the office hours and get the help you need before the assignment is due. Again, respect the faculty, very important. I'm going to keep saying that. Join engineering clubs. We have a couple on campus, a little bit limited this fall as to what they can do, but there's some great opportunities and you're going to want to make use of those. Apply for the scholarships. Unless you're independently wealthy, you never want to turn around free money. And lastly, always important, respect the faculty. Okay. How not to succeed? Well, skip class. When you skip class, make sure you ask the professor the next time you see them, did you cover anything important? That always makes our day. Turn in late and sloppy work. If we can't read what you're writing, we have a hard time grading it. And when you turn in things late, it's harder for you to learn the material, and the faculty get a little bit tired of that after a while. Disrespect the faculty. Don't be nice to us. That's a good way to not succeed. Eventually, you're going to need us for a letter of recommendation or a job reference. So getting all of us not on your good side is a good way to fail. Find out what the absolute minimum is and just do that. That's a great formula for failure. Don't be engaged outside of class, and no matter how you're doing in a class, wait till the end of the semester to talk to your professor about your grade. We always like it when a student comes to us in week 13 and is concerned about their failing grade. That's way past the time when we can really do anything meaningful to help you. What you need to do is go to the faculty member after the first exam if you're not doing as well as you like in the class and start addressing issues there. Okay. Since I mentioned it repeatedly, I'm going to tell you a little bit of how to respect the faculty. You want the faculty to like you. So, some nice things that make us happy. First off, use our titles. In order to earn a doctorate in engineering, and as you see, most of us have those, you have to go to college 4 to 6 years past your bachelor's degree. Our lecturers all have master's degrees. Again, that's another 2 to 3 years past a bachelor's degree. We worked hard for these degrees. We had to do original research in our field. We had to take some really tough classes. Took a very long time. So respect that and address us as either doctor or professor. We really do appreciate that level of respect and that acknowledgement of what it took for us to be in the positions we are. Turn in quality work and turn it in on time. It's very hard when you grade everyone's homework assignment one week to get a late one the next week. You kind of got to scale yourself all the way back up again to grade one late assignment. That doesn't really show a lot of respect for your faculty members' time. So when you turn in high quality work that's easy for us to grade because we can read what you're doing, and when you turn it on time, you're telling us that you value our time and our energy. Remember that we're people too. With the COVID situation, I know that campus has asked faculty to be more sympathetic and more compassionate towards students and how your circumstances have changed because of COVID. Remember that we didn't necessarily want to teach all of our classes online, and that we're not enjoying this social isolation any more than you are. We didn't ask for this situation. We didn't create it. We're people too, so give us the same level of kind of compassion and empathy. People like me who are older than 50, we are not highly tech savvy. stuff that just comes naturally to you guys who are in your 20s are really difficult skills for us to learn. So give us a little bit of break on things like that, and you'll find that we'll all be a lot happier together. Again, give us time to answer emails. You can't send an email at 2 o'clock and necessarily expect an answer by 3. A faculty member might be in a meeting. They might have 50 other emails before they even see yours. If you send an email after 8 o'clock at night, don't expect an answer till the next day, which goes into respecting our off hours, off-campus time. We want you to succeed. We want to be here for you. However, we're not 24/7. We have families, we have hobbies, we have other obligations outside of this job. And so realize that we're not going to be available to answer emails, give tutorial help at 10 p.m. on a Thursday night. And again, always wear a mask. I know it's mandatory on campus. Make sure that you're doing it. Some of you guys who are younger may not be in the more highly sensitive groups, but some of us faculty who are older or have spouses who might be in more sensitive groups are very concerned about getting COVID. So when you wear a mask around us, what you're saying is that you respect our health and that you value us and don't want us to become sick. We really appreciate that. Okay. Finally, there are some student services available on campus to all UW Green Bay students. There is some additional financial aid money available through the Phoenix Emergency Grant, because we understand that you guys are struggling to pay your bills and stay in school, and you may have lost employment because of COVID. So contact the financial aid office and apply for those grants if you need them, because we want you to stay in school and we want you to succeed. The Learning Center has tutoring services for your math classes, for your writing classes, for some fundamental sciences, chemistry and physics, and they can help you find tutoring for other classes that you might need. So make use of them. We have a wellness center on campus that handles both physical health and mental health issues. So there are counselors on campus who are available to talk to you whenever you need. So contact them and make an appointment. The Wellness Center also offers some services like flu shots every year, and I think they're about $5 for students. So make sure that you go there and that you get your flu shot. And we have career services that help students find internships and jobs after you graduate. So make use of their services. It's never too early to start thinking about what your future career will be. And then finally, as the chair of the Resch School of Engineering, I'm, outside of your professors, the first person that you should come to if you're having a problem or a challenge in a class or outside of a class. I want to know what your experience is. I care about whether or not you're having a positive experience as an engineering student and as a UW Green Bay student. So if there's any concerns you have or anything I can help you with, please contact me. I'm in my office most days, although I do have a lot of meetings to go to. But if you send me an email, you can schedule an appointment either via a Zoom meeting or face-to-face. And I'm also giving you my office phone number, and you can call and leave me a message, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can and try and help you with any issues you have. I want you to have a great year. I want you to have a great experience at UW Green Bay. So stay in touch with your faculty and let you know how things are going. Let us know how things are going for you. And have a great year, everybody. Thank you.